1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 3. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and much trembling. And my speech and my message were not in plausible words of wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, so that your faith might not rest in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. In today's world, authenticity is worth its weight in gold. In a world full of fake hype and lying politicians, authenticity and simplicity is becoming more and more antique and vintage. Paul's words is something that we like to hear, but we would never want to hire. Weakness, fear, trembling, a message that does not get an applause. We don't want that. But he says that he didn't add anything extra to what he said and did because he didn't want his listeners to get carried away by his presence and his eloquence and miss the message of Jesus. Inauthenticity is always a thief that steals from the glory of God. Inauthenticity tries to paint a bigger, better picture, and it does this because it tries to impress people. A person who is inauthentic will always live in fear, wondering when his or her cover will be blown and people will find out who you really are. How can we grow in authenticity today? Let's look for Jesus to be elevated in everything that we do. And I'm sure we will find ourselves, like the Apostle Paul, living in humility and in authenticity.